My little domain. Damn it, I gotta figure it out. And you over here bother me. It's a cup. What did they do with my stuff? I'll leave this later on for someone else. Welcome to my little heaven. I'm making what I have. So I don't have all the ingredients for a dressing, but I'm gonna go on and mix all the dry ingredients. This is cornmeal, so it requires 3/4. So this is a 1/4 cup. So I already put the cornmeal in, and I put 1 cup of flour in, but I need one more. I need 1/4 of flour. Level it out, dump it. Okay, since I don't need any more flour, I'm gonna go on and seal it up. Okay, what else do I need dry here? I need 1/4 of sugar. Have my sugar over here. I don't know why I don't bring it over here, but I don't have enough space. 1/4 of sugar. This is all my dry mix. I need 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons is really 1 tablespoon. Y'all did know that, don't y'all? Two teaspoons of what, y'all? Of baking powder. Not baking soda. Baking soda used to be in the orange container, so this is baking powder. And if you didn't know, this helps level it off, so you can do it like this. And you use the edge, and it makes it go smooth. If you didn't know. So I'm going to put this back over to the left. I'm melting my butter, but I think I'm melting it too much. I love butter. It's not good for you. Okay. It says the baking powder, salt. I need salt. So I need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I bought this salt at Central Market. I hadn't put it in the containers. It's almost gone, but I have other varieties of salt. So, threw that salt in there. These are all dry ingredients. So, since I have the corn meal. I have 1 1/4 cornmeal. I have 3/4. Oh, no, let me back myself up. I'm just saying that backwards. I don't know. I have 1 1/4 cup of flour, all-purpose flour. Some people can use bread flour if they know how to do the ingredients. And I have cornmeal. This is by Quaker. It does make a difference what brand. All of them got ingredients on the back. I use 3/4 of cornmeal already, and I have used 1/4 of sugar, cup of sugar, and 2 teaspoons of baking soda. 2 teaspoons equal 1 tablespoon, and then I use 1/2 teaspoon of salt. The next ingredients calls for 1 cup of skim milk. I'm not gonna use skim milk. You use substitutes. Use 1/4 the it say 1/4 of vegetable oil. You can use butter. You can use other stuff. It's not mandatory. And 2 eggs, and then I'll be done, and I'm gonna pop it in 400 degrees Fahrenheit. You're gonna grease the a skillet. I said skin. The skillet's 8 to 9 inch skillet or pan. Combine mixtures. You want to mix all your mixtures up. You're gonna let it cook for like bake for like not cook, bake. You can do it on top of the oven. You can fry you some patties, but you're gonna bake it for 20 to 25. I'm gonna make me, I don't know what I'm gonna call this dressing. I don't know what but it's gonna be dressing without some of the ingredients. It's not gonna have a lot of ingredients. I'm gonna put these eggs back in the refrigerator. Well, I could set them out, but I need the space. I need the space. So what I normally do is I whisk all my dry ingredients in very well. Sometimes I don't use one of the salt or sugar ingredients. You have sodium issues. You do not have to add the salt. So you blend well. You do it with your hand, or you can do it with the blender. You do it with a fork or spoon, whatever you have, to stir it in until the blend, all the ingredients are mixed thoroughly. It should look like it is combined mixture. You should not see flour packs. You should see evenly dispersed blend of mixture, as if you had bought it in a package. So the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this right here. You're not gonna get to see that much. I'm sorry. But I'm gonna slide it over a little bit, cause I gotta do some more baking. So I don't know how they're gonna go. But I do have to put in some milk. 1 cup of milk. 1 cup of milk. 1 cup of milk. And I do have to add eggs. 2 eggs. So this is eggs. Some people can crack them good and some people can't. If you cannot crack it good without putting any eggshells in, do not do what I do. Find another container so it can not have any eggshells in it. My dog likes to eat crunch on the inside of it, the eggs. I was supposed to just do that once, but I didn't. Okay, that's 2 eggs that I just added in there. I'm going to use this coconut milk in here. It expires in February. I don't know what the condition is. Do it tell me to shake, or I'm just shaking y'all? Let's see what, because this is stored on cabinets in your grocery stores, but you refrigerate, I believe, after you open it up. What is it say? Open inner seal. Just twist. Shake well. Separation is natural. Refrigerate after opening use within 7 to 10 days. So I have 7 to 10 days to use this up. But I'm going to bake with it. Instead of having regular milk, we're going to use coconut milk. Because I didn't go to the grocery store. And my son, what he does, he used to be what you call, it ain't a vegetarian diet. Dr. Seaver died, where you don't eat a lot of stuff. You start eating healthy food. And how many did I tell y'all? How many cups did I tell y'all? It said 1 cup. So I did shake it out. I threw away milk, not knowing that I was needing to shake it up, and thought it was old. A lot of containers because it was clabbering. I didn't know. I didn't read the instructions on the last containers. But now I know. I'm going to sit this in the refrigerator since I've already opened it up. But I will come back and get it together because I will be needing it on another ingredients. So I'm going to add my milk. My milk. I added my milk. I'm making cornbread if you didn't know. But I'm making it for what? I'm making it for what? I'm making it for us. I don't have no onions. I don't have no bell peppers. I don't have no nothing, y'all. I'm in a loss. So it say add vegetable oil, but I never add vegetable oil. But I have always used butter. My mother have never used vegetable oil. Sometimes we like that little butter flavor. Sometimes we add a little bit more than what we're supposed to because we want the I'm gonna do two 1/4 because we want that flavoring. We want that good. Okay. Let me cut this out over here out. Okay, I'm gonna politely put my blender down. I want to make sure it locks in place. If you didn't know, this is a Hamilton. It ain't nothing spectacular. It's just what it is. And this is what I do. Okay, what I normally do is I slightly lift this up and I let it get some of the batter off. And then I cut it off. Then I don't have that much batter on here. Why I can't never remember how to do this. There you go. Now let me try this again. I haven't really picked this in a while. Okay. I lifted it up to knock some of the batter off the cornbread because I need all my batter. And what I do is go on and I have set aside is some dishwasher soapy. What you do is run some soapy dishwater to rinse off your utensils because you're gonna need them again, especially if you're baking. If you're baking, you're gonna need them again. So I find this Corningware at the bottom. It's right microwave and oven safe. It's 9 inches. You can bake a pie. You can bake cornbread in it. I just want to make some cornbread. That's all. But what you didn't know is what our home has done. We don't use vegetable oil, but we have always used oil. I'm just gonna put a little in here for the coating because we do not want the cornbread to stick. And we just do it like this and around here. If nobody told you, let it get it to the sides as much as you can. Or you can use the backing of the paper to do it. Let me show you. You can use the, after you undo the butter, you can just use the backings. And that should be enough. Okay. I told you I love butter. Okay, this is the bowl. Kind of locks in place as a spin around. I'm going to sit this over here to give me more space. Okay. This is cornbread. It should be smooth with no knots. You're supposed to be able to take a spatula and get all your ingredients out. As much as you can. You don't want to leave none behind. It has supposed to be a thick consistency for homemade cornbread. You can use it as cornbread or you can use it as your dressing. This is cornbread that we use as a dressing base. It is not a stuffing. There's no such thing as dressing stuffings. Well, they do stuff dressing, but ain't no such thing as no stovetop stuffing. There's no dressing. That's just for people that can't cook. That's what the purpose was that. Or the working class, they were so busy that needed to they didn't have time to cook and they needed a quick method. Or it's for the women that just actually could not cook. What I normally do is I do this. So make sure your hands are clean, or you find something that you can knock it off with, or a fork, back of a fork. And so what I'm going to do, yeah, it's fine. I can do what I want to. Okay. Cooks taste everything. And you just do this. So you just want to make sure you spread it around. But I'm going to show you another trick. Let me go put this in the water. And rinse my hands off. I always keep a towel around to dry my hands. Now I'm already preheating the oven. Preheating the oven. This is how my day go when you don't cook. And so this is a trick. Instead of doing it with the spatula, you can do it like this. Tap it a little so it can spread out even. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven. It's gonna stay in there for 24 minutes. Then I'm gonna do this bowl and drop it in the water because I'm gonna need that bowl again because I gotta make something delicious and sweet. And the goal is me making a bust down dressing. That's what I'm calling it, a bust down, because it don't hardly have anything in it but what really makes the main ingredients. Now the main ingredients usually calls for the chopped green onions and chopped celery. I don't have that. Some people put bell pepper in there, small bell pepper, the old one of the old traditional ways. That's how they used to do it a long time ago. Some people, not everybody. Everybody's not created equal. And you always want to have you some paper towels around so you make messes, you clean it back up. Don't make it hard for the person that got to wash dishes. So I'm going to sit this somewhere because I need this butter to be soft. I don't need it to be melted, but I need it to be soft. So I'm going to stand them up and drop this off. If it's anything delicious on the floor, my little dog, she's going to eat it. She going to taste it. Okay, what is my next step is to clean up the mess that I made. Because nobody likes to wash dishes at this household. We have one to do it, but he had to. I'll give you that secret. Okay, I wanted to move this because Later on, I'm gonna make something delicious, and I'm gonna do a substitute because I didn't go to the grocery store. So this is what happens when you don't go to the grocery store. You gotta improvise. So I got the cornbread dressings in there, and what I should have did is set the timer because I still do a timer. And so I'm gonna set the timer. It's already been there like 2 or 3 minutes. So I'm gonna be watching because I want it to be golden brown. And I'm gonna need a bowl, and I'm gonna need an egg or two, and I'm gonna have some sage. I'm gonna show you how to do it like a substitute dressing. But that cornbread is gonna have to sit aside because I still gotta prep the chicken. So even though you can't see what I'm doing, I'm gonna try to make it convenient for you. Move. And when you hear me say move, that means Miss Diamond is in the way. Miss Diamond is in the way. This I have a cutting board, a wood cutting board, but what you want is a plastic cutting board when it comes to your meats, if possible. I prefer to put them on plastic rather than wood. That's just my preference. So you can see what we normally do in our household, and and I want to talk about this, y'all. This over here in the six areas, not much is mine. Look at all these knives I have. Look at all these knives. Let's go see which one of them worth something. They ain't gonna be worth nothing, I bet. I have a bowl, and I'm gonna stick this in here and open up the chicken. Well, this one was sharp enough to open the plastic. But even though I got this bowl, what I'm gonna do is run the red blood down the sink because I don't want it in the bowl. I I want to rinse the chicken a little bit. It's been in the store, been in the factory, been in the meat market. Somebody had to pack it. And this chicken, by the way, is Sanderson's Chicken Farm. Now, I've had this chicken out for like 2 or 3 days, and it's somewhat still frozen. I ready to be cut down. So, I'm going to turn the water up a little warm, because I still have to pluck some of the hairs out of the chicken, because Sanderson Farm, they're not good at doing that. You can still see hair, chicken feathers. I'm pushing the gizzard out. And I'm going to show you how to do giblets gravy. I'm rinsing this, and I'm putting this little pot over here. I got a little hot plate. So I'm rinsing it out. And so I'm going to stick it back in here in the bowl. And I'm going to throw this plastic away. I'm going to wash my hands again. We have a double sink. I'm not washing the where the chicken at. Okay, this is my chicken. This is my chicken. Let me tell you something, y'all. Let me tell you something. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. It doesn't make a difference if you use apple cider vinegar or white vinegar. I've seen people clean their meats with even white vinegar. It doesn't make a difference. But I have apple cider vinegar. And you have to shake it up, y'all. You have to shake it up. And you have to monitor it too. Okay, and always watch the dates. This doesn't expire at 28. Just because it doesn't expire doesn't mean it don't go bad. Because you can leave it on and it's still, when I say you can leave a half closed and it can still go bad. Let me see what it's been a while. I have a group called Brags and I on Facebook, And I talk about this. You know, it has had some. I've heard people say some bad things about it, some good things about it, but you always want to follow the ingredients. They always have ingredients, but what people do is they usually go do more than what they're supposed to. Now the true owners don't no longer own it anymore. I think it's probably changed hands probably 2 times by now. You just got to keep up with what they're doing to your foods. Uh, but I'm gonna sit this up here in case I need it later. But I did put it in my chicken. I did put it in my chicken. There's about a half a cup of in my chicken. I poured it inside. I normally, hey, look, girl, out. I normally, I put a little water in there now. You hear me say normally, that's not a word. I don't think it is a word, but for what I'm trying to use. Now, I got this chicken, I have this chicken. I gotta cut it, y'all. I just want to cut it. But I'm gonna let you know what I go through. And you definitely wanna be careful with your chickens. You wanna cut off extra stuff. You don't want to just take it out of the bag. So we're gonna try this knife to see if it cut good. Okay. It got some little traction. Is it getting through the bones? It could be better. Needed a little bit more, but it got the job done. So I picked the right one this time. Okay. I'm cutting the chicken, and you can cut it through the breastplate if you like. Okay, I cut it through the breastplate. But I hadn't cut it on the opposite side. So let me do one more soak. Out. Okay. I want to do one more soak, okay? I want to do this. I usually have my, what you call it, meat knife. But I don't have my meat knife. And I don't know, not meat knife, my meat scissors. I don't know what they did to them. But this is Sanders chicken. They leave a lot of stuff on here, like the neck. That's a piece of the neck. And so I'm going to have to cut that off because I don't want it on my chicken. When you have arthritis, you want the best cut knife regardless if you pay $2 for it or 99 cents. It doesn't make a difference. You pay $2,000 for knives. I don't care if you're getting the knife from Family Dollar. I don't care if you're getting where you get it from. These used to be good knives that I have, but I don't think they cut anymore. Yeah, I have to get them sharpened. But what I want to do is I want to cut away. Let's see if it cut. It's kind of dull. What I want to do is clean up the meat and get extra stuff off. Make sure it's no feather. See, that's too dull for me to cut. So I want to get that extra meat off in those feather hairs. This, if I had the knife, the scissors, I keep saying knife. If I had the scissors, that would have came in handy. So you want to cut away all that extra meat if possible. See them feathers? Who wants to eat that in their chicken? I'm going to take another dip. This looks fine so far. Looking at it, it looks fine. So for those that don't know, I cut it half and half of the breastplate. This is the leg that you normally see. And they usually cut this way and this way to get the thigh. This whole part right here is the breastplate. This part cutting off will be the wing. Some people like wings, some people like thighs. More people be convinced to eat meat that's running around, stepping and shit. They like that part, the legs and the thighs. That be on the ground more than the breast do. I'm pulling away unwanted stuff that I don't want to see, or that may be going on with the chicken that I don't know and don't care to know about. So what I do want to do is cut this neck off. They leave it off, just cut it off. If they leave it on, just cut it off. But those straggler pieces, you can um, pretty much see all that unclean stuff. You want to unclean your chicken. Don't just pop it in the oven. Because sometimes they don't do everything. And it seems like every time I get Sanderson, they give it to you with a lot of extra stuff that you have to clean. So when you buying whole chickens in some of their pieces, you have to clean the feathers off. Just go clean it up. All that unnecessary stuff. Because you want a perfect chicken. You don't want no blood clogs and veins. Extra fatty tissues. Let me knock some of this fat off. Okay. See? Again, the booty. I really don't like the booty. So I'm going to cut that out too. These little booty pieces and stuff that I'm showing you, you can, what I'm saying, I'm going to rinse my board off. You can use it in your skillet for your Gibbs gravy. I'm a person that clean as I go, as I cook. So right now, I'm rinsing this bowl out too. Because I'm going to need this bowl. So I need to get that cornmeal out of there. Let me clean my spatula. See, you do that, you don't have to worry no buildups. I'm gonna run in water right over there. Okay, I want to clean my cutting board because even though I tried to avoid it, it still got wet. And you're gonna always find some good detergent that kills bacteria dealing with blood. So, or some bleach alternative. This is how real life. If I do all that cutting, I'm not being authentic. I want to be authentic as possible as I can when I'm showing you stuff, especially when I'm cooking. Okay. I want to rinse my wood cutting board off. Front and back. I believe I got this cutting board at Target years ago. Target's made by the designer. Been good to me. And sit that back up there. Sit this bowl back over there. Okay. But here we go with the chicken again. I still need the cutting board. Okay. Because it's seasoning time. Why does it take so long to cook? Just tell me, why does it take so long to cook? Now, I'm just doing what I do. So, I usually just mix up. Sometimes just mix in it different kinds of ingredients. Oh, if you want to know what that was, it's Jamaican curry powder. You can use it for seafoods. It says West Indian taste. You can use it for seafood and chicken. So, I like to give, this is organic black pepper. I like to just mix it up. This is Southern style chili powder. Believe it or not, you can do on meats. I just like to just mix up stuff to give it a different flavor. People don't know. You don't know, you don't know. You don't know, you don't know. I'm gonna sit that up there because I will need that later, okay? And I want to use some thyme. I love thyme. You'll find me use it in a lot of my dishes, meats, dishes, and stuff like that. Thyme is healthy. I try to incorporate it. Now, I found this package because I used to shop where they deliver you food. I can't even think of the name of the place. Let's see if this knife works. I can open it. You probably say, you should be able to say barbecue seasoning. I'm using their seasoning. You can mix the seasoning. You didn't know you can mix seasoning? Now you know. Sometimes that's how you get your authentic taste. And you just know you're going to mix them all up. I'm not finished. I'm not finished. Let's see what else I have over here. You want to add a little spice in there, add a little habanero. You know, you want to be careful on that because, habanero ain't your friend. Okay. And that probably was like a half a teaspoon, y'all. I don't even know what this is, y'all. Let me see. Oh, this is thyme. I had extra thyme. So I don't have to worry about it. Even though I got that little bag, I'm not running gone. Okay. Sometimes I even add a little lemon pepper in my seasonings. Yes, I do. Especially meats. I have a cabinet above. A lot of cabinets. Now, this is Montreal for steaks. It doesn't make a difference. Season is season. All in is good on steak, but it's gonna be good on this chicken too. Sometimes you get tired of plain ass chicken. Who wants plain ass chicken? Okay. I already used black pepper, so I don't. Well, I might as well go on and use it. Take one for the team and just make it spicy. I think the only thing I hadn't put in there is salt. So I'm going to use all this because I don't have that much left. You want to know this has come from Central Market when you see me with bags. Sometimes I get it for Whole Foods, but Central Market the most. But this is called Southern Style Spicy Smoked Black Pepper. Try it. I'm telling you, try it. And you'd be surprised. So they have so many seasonings, so many salts, a variety. I love those farmers. They really are. They come through for you at Central Market. A variety. You don't. I'm mashing this up because the lemon pepper is thick, and so sometimes if you have a good brand of lemon pepper, it clumps because the grays or the granulars are thicker. And if it's thin, it's powdery. I don't want powdery. I want to be able to taste what I'm mixing up. So I'm mixing all these flavors. Okay. I think I want to put some more stuff in there. Let me see. Turmeric. Nobody talks about turmeric, but I'm going to put... that ground pepper got to. I got some turmeric. So I'm gonna mix some turmeric in there. Y'all probably say, that ain't gonna taste good. You'll be surprised what tastes good. Out. And I'm going to add a little mustard, dried mustard. I don't hardly use these seasons. So that's why I'm in the kitchen. This is called Potluck Christmas dinner. And it's not going to be a big Christmas. It's going to be a little Christmas. Okay, I'm going to use it. This chicken's been soaking. Oh, my cornbread is ready, they said. For me to not have regular milk, when you don't have regular milk, look, my eyeglasses fogging up. When you don't have regular milk, when you don't have regular milk, skim milk and all that, you can use milk substitutes. That can be anything. This is the cornbread. It came out perfect. We're going to sit that over and let it cool. But what I have is allowed it to, because we got to do some more work with that cornbread. What I have done is allowed, I don't know what I was going to say, maybe to come back to me later. But this is the season. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to instead of messing up that bowl, y'all, you can do this. You don't have to be a klutz. You can take some saran wrap or a bowl. But I don't have any bowls right now that I can find. Because I haven't, they usually accidentally throw away my stuff. But I'm going to use saran wrap to protect your stuff. And my son going to say, I needed that for tattooing. Not today, buddy. You can take saran wrap, a large piece, spread it out, and try to work with it instead of messing up stuff. You can do that. And if I hadn't waited to the last minute, you could take the chicken that I just cleaned up. Nobody don't want to watch my show, but it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. You can just put this out. And what you want to do, I've been having this soaking in apple cider vinegar and water. Mostly apple cider vinegar. So I'm going to do something different because I want my chicken to come out the bomb. People always say, people chicken be dry. If you don't believe it or not, I'm using this as a coating. So when I put my seasons, it'll automatically stick. You don't have to do this. You can just leave it as is. It's just something additional if you choose to do. But, you know, what you want to do is try to control the misses you make. I want the stuff to stick. You seen people chicken be dry. There's more than one way to prevent it from drying. Okay. So I'm gonna sprinkle the seasoning on here because it's gonna stick. I want it to stick. My dog sits up here and watches me cook every day. Yeah, I know dogs can cook. Y'all don't think they can cook. They can do a whole lot. But no, technically, let me go back to seeing what I was going to say. Normally, what you can do is, like you see me season it, instead of cooking it, if you have time, instead of doing it the same day, this is a rush meal. Because I ain't waited too late to cook. And I was at work. You can, after you season it, put it in bags, Ziploc bags, let the seasoning marinate. Some people, if you see them, what they do is they'll try to lift the skin so the seasoning can get all into the skin. That's what they want to do. I have to watch my dog. You do have a choice. It doesn't make a difference what container you use, what pot and pan you use. You can, I always rinse my skillet if you see me doing that. You can use any kind of skillet. You can use a skillet or you can use a pot or pan if you have it. I just don't feel like looking for it. I think I need to look, y'all. Let me go rinse my hands. Uh, Over here, while I'm over here, I'm gonna put water in this next and give it, cause I gotta make my dressing. Usually put your seasons in there, little salt and pepper. What did they do? What did they do? What did they do? Can I get back up? Y'all know what? I found my Allure skillet. I forgot about the thing I have over there. Another part of the cabinet. I've been forgetting I have extra cabinets. I'm rinsing it off. I always do this. I have a habit of cleaning even though it's been clean. And I do this because you never know what walks and crawl when you're asleep. So I don't want us to be sitting up here eating and we notice a little critter or a spider or something. We don't have roaches, thank God. Some people have roaches, but we don't have roaches. So I'm going to use this instead. So I'm going to put this in here. You can coat your skillet, but it's not necessary. You can coat it. I have butter on there, so that's going to be enough coating on the chicken. I'm getting all my ingredients off. I don't care what y'all talking about. Stick this back in the water so it can rinse. And dry my hands because I touch meat. I always do this. But that's one piece of chicken. This is large enough to do more than one chicken. So I'm going to turn the oven to 350. And I push start. And it's bake. And so this is the water been soaking. It's kind of gross. I'll show you later. But it's gross. That's why it's good to soak your chicken and soak your chicken. See? My dog just wants what's good for her. I even clean it. I'll give you one. These little pieces I'm going to use as the what you call the little skin pieces used in gizzards and stuff. We call them to make a giblets gravy. That's what I just did. And as you can see, I have plenty. So I'm gonna sprinkle this on the bottom side. I want to make sure if you have gloves, you're more than welcome to wear gloves. Because some people don't like to get their hands all sticky wet. I have to make this meal good. We just had one whole chicken in the oven. So make sure I use all my seasoning, y'all. I put a drop of soap in there because that same little bowl I'm going to have to use. Yep. Y'all, I ain't made some messes. So I'm going to have to really clean up. I'm going to lay this in here. I'm going to take my seasonings because I want all my seasonings. I'm always cleaning, y'all. I'm always cleaning. Because you never know. You never know. You never know. Okay. I'm going to get this back over here. Of course, I need a little misses. Who does that on live? Who make misses, 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 and misses and misses on top of misses? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to redo some ingredients. Because I gotta make some sweet. I told you I gotta make something sweet, and I had it set aside, but I ain't had a major accident over here. And what I'm doing now is moving everything aside and putting things up. Cause that's what I do. If that's what you see me, I'm gonna let you know. So this is lemon. I have to do substitutes. So some of the substitutes I'm gonna have to redo. Cause I do not want no seasoning in my flour for what I'm gonna make. I can use that flour with something else. And since I made a big boo-boo, I gotta clean up my boo-boo. I know when people be on live, they be trying to act like they just picture perfect. I messed up the salt and baking soda. So those are some of the things I gotta read. You'll get to see me do anyway. And I'm just I don't know, a neat freak when it comes to kitchen. I just don't like to work around in this. Move, little girl. I just don't. It just makes me Okay. Now I'm gonna line stuff up differently because I gotta do some improvising anyway. I want to wipe down because y'all see me do the chicken seasoning. I mix different seasonings. And in a minute, I'm going to work with this dressing. But I want to make sure my cabinets are wiped down. Wipe it down. Wipe it down. Okay. Okay. As you know, I had to rinse my bowl. I should have more than one bowl, but I don't. Normally what we do is sometimes we'll use a pan instead of using a bowl. Since I don't have no major ingredients in what I'm going to cook, I'm going to use a bowl. Usually when we make dressings, we have them in big old large pans like that. But right now, I'm going to go in and put this chicken in here in the oven so it can begin cooking. And I put it in the middle rack. And you can cover it up with foil, whatever you may do. But hey, I told you I was limited. I don't think we even have foil. Nope. We don't have foil. Do we have foil? We got parchment paper, but we don't have foil. That's for cookies. That's for another time. I made cookies online before, or have my recipes. So if you didn't know, my brand is Gold Medal. I can cook with all of them, but I prefer Gold Medal. And my aunts told me, my mom told me too, out of all the ingredients. So this is Potluck Christmas. My cornbread has cooled down. I don't know how it's gonna taste, which I really don't care. But what I usually do, I do care. Let me see. Pretty good. We crumble our cornbread up. It's still fairly warm. So what I'm gonna do is get this. And you always, if you have mittens, we have mittens, but mine's, I need a new set. But I'm not using that today. See how the cornbread is falling. It's still hot, so that's why it's sticking. If it was cooled off completely, the whole cornbread would come off, and it wouldn't be no cornbread in here residue. But I'm scraping to get all the cornbread because I need all my cornbread. I made this homemade. Everybody can't do that. You can use this same little 9-inch to do your dressing, or you can find a large one. But since I don't have the ingredients I need, I'm gonna sit this aside, but I'm gonna go on and do some things that people don't know what goes in dressings. Sage. There's a such thing as using too much sage. You don't want to never use too much sage. Never, ever, ever. This is a brand new container. I know I have one already open. Um, this is organic. I think it's organic. Now I don't know if it's organic. It may be organic. It may not, cause Good and Gather. That was from Target. It'll do. I'm gonna pour 1 tablespoon in. You want to be careful about how much you put in. And you don't want a green potato salad, but you do want some flavoring of the sage. So right now I'm putting one. Ooh, it smells good. In. See how that warm? I'm breaking it up. Normally, what happens when we have bread, cornbread, we usually have bread ends. I don't have bread ends, so this is going to be an improvised dressing that I pray that it be delicious. I did all the ingredients right. Why shouldn't it? The only thing I don't have is going to be a dressing without ingredients, other ingredients like onions. It is going to have the sage taste and the seasonings. And so I'm just breaking it up right now. Well, what makes it smoothie and gooey? Well, if I tell you that secret, then it would be no fair. But you break it up. We normally break it up with our hands. This is too warm and hot for me to break it up, but I'm breaking it up. What goes in here next is eggs. This was a 9-inch pan. And I do not advise you to crack your eggs if you are not an expert on cracking eggs. My dog eats the inside of it. Sometimes I give her an egg in here. And I'm not going to stir this up yet. But I'm going to put about 3 eggs in here. Why did I'm putting eggs in here? Why? Because it holds the things. I'm going to put this one in last. But I want to add some more seasoning in here. But you want to make sure that every seasoning is different. Every brand is different. I'm going to put one more. So now to this 9-inch pan, I use 2 tablespoons of sage. If you don't like sage, use only 1 tablespoon. Some people put salt and pepper. I'm going to let this sit here on the side in the skillet. And let's see. We got the oven. Okay, I guess I got to tell you the secret. The broth from your chicken or your turkey or your hen. It's the poultry items. Chicken, hen, duck. You can use those juices is what you put in your chicken dressing that gives that great flavor. So if you flavor your chicken well, your dressing will be delicious. When a person does not have when they do not have all the ingredients, or they say their chicken or turkey dried out, what they do is they go buy cans of chicken soup. Not chicken and noodle soup, the chicken broth. I want to make sure this is empty because I had got crumbs in it. They make the chicken broth. I want to go in and start trying to see if I can do this cake without special ingredients. Like I don't have a lime. Can I make something sweet without all the ingredients or the main ingredients? Because I wanted the actual lemon. Even though you can see, you want to make sure it's smooth. I'm using the back of the sack to smooth it out. So that's about 3 cups. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but we're gonna see if it come out right. I will need some more flour. I'm gonna cut this eye off over here because I was cooking chicken parts. Okay, I always say do the dry ingredients. I can't use this because this is powdered sugar. Oh my goodness. Told you I'll be needing my what's called in a minute. I need sugar. I'm trying to go by memory, y'all. Am I gonna mess up by not following instructions? Probably am. There's people that try to cook or can cook, and I don't know how it's gonna come out. I'm doing all my dry ingredients. This is sugar, flour, baking soda, baking powder. She really want me to throw her a whole egg. I'll clean up later. Okay, I put 3 eggs in here. We're gonna put some lemon in here. I don't like that how it looks. You gotta really be careful with your ingredients. That one was open. I don't know why they put stuff on so tight, but I know they got to. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that looks better. What about your vanilla extract? I'm putting my vanilla extract in here. This is called Potluck. Figure it out as you go. It is brand new bottles. I just hadn't cooked in a long time. So we're going to wonder if my whole dinner going to be a flop or not. since I hadn't cooked in a long time. Vanilla extract. Okay. I do need put these back on here. And I gotta make some homemade icing. Hopefully the cake come out okay. I won't know. I won't know. Will she know? I hate this, y'all. Trying to figure this out. Let me see. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna put this, raise this down. Let it whisk around. That's the add milk. Coconut milk. I want to put more lemonade. Right now, I take the wrappers and because I want to make it like a loaf. And the wrappers help put the butter around it. time is it?
It is 11:25.
Oh, I'm on time. Mmm. Mmm. But I love lemon. So I'm gonna sprinkle some more lemon in here. Cause I don't have the real lemon. I don't have the real thing, baby. So I'm gonna blend this up a little longer. Cause I'm using I'm gonna say artificial lemonade. It's organic, so it's real lemon, but it's just in a liquid form. But it's not like having the where you can grate the lemon in there and squeeze your own fresh lemons. But I want to have like a lemon flavor. So I'm gonna let it spin by itself for a minute. I want to have a lemon taste. I want it to be a nice a loaf. So I'm heavy heat. Okay. I didn't tell you about the chicken, but I'm putting it in there for 1 hour and 30 minutes. But I'm going to take it out right now, and I'm going to add some more ingredients on it. Because I don't want it to be dry. I don't want it to be plain. I had an accident. I want to add some more stuff in there. I'm going to turn this out so you can hear me. I want to add some more ingredients in there to spice up the chicken. Let me see if I can find something flavorful, and then I can start my blender back. Usually little Moscato. On one of them, and you might want to glaze it.
Patrick's going to school.
He is?
The barber.
Oh, that's cool. Gonna be just like his daddy that they claim that he's the worst dad in the world. That's why we don't pay no attention to them suckers. They be having a lot to say. They mad. They'll unfriend you. Do I have any more honey?
Yeah, honey.
Is this the only one?
Should be some on the top.
Cause it has too much. Let me see. Put a little honey on there. On one of them, the one I just added, you know what? Especially on the white meat. I'm trying to think. Do I have a lid? Do I have a lid? I can't remember. Ooh, these bones is made for the weather, for real. I'm gonna use this because just to cover it a little, to hold some of the moisture in. I don't know where my things are. Why am I forgetting where I put everything? Okay, I'm gonna put this back. I put it in the drawer. That's why. I'm gonna put this back in the oven so it can continue to cooking. But I wanted to hold some of the moisture in. So if you have a lid, then that's what you do. And let it cook. Let it rip, baby. I can't even think of that song, but it's an old school song. Okay. Let me go back to this. Let me cut my thing go on because I don't want it to, the ingredients to settle. Got the sauce here, right? Flour. This maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons. See what I'm doing? You want to coat it. Coat it only. Now I'm speeding it up. And then we'll go on to making the icing. I'm going to make it icing in advance. I'm going to take the spatula because I want all the ingredients to be in here. And that's why I use the spatula. It has that lemonade taste, but it needs a little more sugar. If your taste is a little bit off, that's why you taste the batter. Because see, sometimes it ain't the way you want it. Even with a basic ingredient. Sometimes you want to add a little extra ump in it. I try not to leave no batter. One time I leave batter is my grandson over. So I made more than what I was supposed to. But only way I'm gonna find out if I try if this cake come out right. I'm gonna use a little bit over the half. I'm gonna sit this down here. I don't know how this cake gonna come out, y'all. I really don't. It tastes good. It might even be too much because it needs to be thick. And I kept on adding those ingredients. But I just got here to get some flavoring. So what I'm gonna do is slide this at the bottom in the middle. But what I do have to do is find something to catch at any drippings. So let me see if I have anything to catch drippings. Do I have anything to catch drippings? Well, it seemed like I had something to catch drippings. Just feel it. And what I'm gonna do is fill it up with water. Fill it up with water. But if I can't find my other cookie sheet, so I'm gonna fill it up with water. I'm gonna place it at the bottom of a panel of the oven, in case any drippings of the cake decide to bubble, double. Whew. That's a job, y'all. Cooking is a job. So I'm gonna go dump this flour. I normally would use it. I use it, but I can't think of nothing that I'm gonna use it for right now. Let me just turn this to the side to give me space. Want to make sure I wipe my cabinet down from any cake batter. This nothing but flour. Okay, I got a lot of sweeping to do. Okay, believe it or not, the chicken is at the top. You know what I can do, y'all? I can add some water in the chicken. Did you know that? You can add water to help with the broth? Because I want some of that good old seasoned broth, y'all. Did I mess up, y'all? I probably messed up. That's what you get for trying not to buy the ingredients. I'm going to pour some water in the bottom of this pan of the chicken because I want some chicken broth to go in my I want some chicken broth to go in my dressing. If not, I just want some. Help. Pray that this cake is come out right. I don't know. Girl, out, nasty. Okay. This is my next episode. I'll come back live with you for the other ingredients. Stay tuned. How my dinner are going to come out. We're going to see if it's going to come out okay. I'll show you next episode because this is going to be live. This is episode 1. So make sure you like, share, and follow. And hit the subscribe. This is my Christmas without going shopping, y'all. All stores closed except 7-Eleven. Stay tuned.